With us rapidly heading towards the middle of the year already, which is quite mind-blowing to say. I can't believe how quickly 2024 is flying by. But I thought it'd be a great time to bring you guys a running shoe bargain video, because this time of the year you tend to be able to find some pretty good deals. So the last couple of days, while I've been recovering from a race at the weekend, I've been scrolling on the old interweb to see what great bargains I could discover. So let's dive into the video and find out what great running shoe deals I've found. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for joining us for another video. I hope you are all fit and well out there. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. Now, if you have been following the channel or other social media platforms, then you'll know that I'm recently back from taking on the awesome Centurion South Downs Way 100 at the weekend, and boy, what a weekend we had. It's been a while since I've taken on a 100-mile race like this, and I've got to be honest, I was slightly nervous going into the event, but you know, we managed to dig deep and hang on, and we made it back to the finish line in Eastbourne, and I've got a shiny new belt buckle to prove it. I think I did slightly underestimate the route. You know, I knew there was 3,800 meters of elevation across the 100 miles, but I didn't realize that a lot of those big hills came in the second half of the race, and they really did start to catch up with me at about 25 miles to go. My legs and feet were screaming at me, but you know, I had to grit my teeth and push on and get it done. And you know, it was worth a little bit of suffering, because it really is an incredible race on a spectacularly beautiful route. Lots of rolling green English countryside, and I saw the best sunset and the best sunrise I've probably ever seen in my life. I've just actually started organising all the footage that I captured on the GoPro during South Downs Way 100, so keep your eyes peeled because there will be a full race video coming to the channel soon. But let's get back to the bargains, and the first shoe we're going to look at is a road running shoe from Saucony, and it is their Guide 15. So this isn't a neutral road running shoe, it's what we class as a guidance shoe. So it has a little bit of extra support on the medial side around the instep there, just to give the shoe a bit more stability and to help stabilize any sort of over pronation that you have in your running gait. I actually tested and reviewed the Guide 16 a while back on the channel, which is very similar to the 15s, and I was really impressed with how it performed. It's built off a very similar platform as Saucony's popular neutral daily trainer, the Ride. So you get a full Power Run foam midsole with a very comfortable pair of Power Run Plus insoles inside to give you that nice plush cushioned ride. It runs off an 8mm heel offset with an overall stack height of 35mm at the heel and 27mm under your forefoot. For a shoe with a bit of extra medial support, they're actually pretty lightweight. So my pair in a UK 9.5 men's tip the scales at only 280 grams. So, you know, if you do tend to run with a bit of extra medial support and you're in the market for a new pair of running shoes, then I think these are definitely worth a closer look. And you can actually find them at the moment on the startfitness.co.uk website for only £65. So that is pretty much half price when you compare it to the original RRP. They've got 3 colorways and a full size run, or pretty much a full size run, in the blue color option. Trail shoes up next, and it is the Asics Fuji Lite 4. Again, another shoe that we tested and reviewed on the channel, and I was actually really surprised with how versatile this shoe feels. Reasonably light, weighing in at 301 grams in a men's UK 9.5, and it felt comfortable on most types of terrain with this FF Blast foam midsole. I've always been impressed with the level of grip I've got from the Asics grip rubber. However, this is only a 4mm lug depth, so it does struggle in really muddy conditions, but on all the other types of terrain I ran in the shoe, I think this Asics grip rubber outsole performed really well. And then you pair that up with this lightweight, well-made, breathable upper that felt nice and comfortable wrapped around my foot during testing. We got a good lockdown in the midfoot, a good hold in the heel, and you're left with a pretty solid trail running option. I also think it's a really good looking shoe in the orange colorway that I found on running.com, and you can pick them up for the great value price of only $78.99. So again, a big saving off the original RRP. When I was filming this video, there was also a really good size run available. So all the way from a UK 6 up to a UK 14 in men's. Unfortunately, there was only selected sizes available in women's. So third shoe on the list, and we are sticking with the Asics brand, but we're going to have a look at one of their road running shoes, and in particular it is their super comfortable and very popular Gel-Nimbus 25. This has to be one of the plushest road running shoes I tested out last year. So we've got this nice, comfortable, good fitting engineered mesh upper. We got the Flight Flown Blast Plus midsole that feels super bouncy. You really do feel like you're getting a lot of energy return while you're running in the shoe. So, you know, I personally think as far as neutral daily trainers go, this is about as comfortable as it gets in my opinion. So perfect for soaking up all those steady sort of weekly training miles. Now, these aren't the cheapest daily option out there, with them retailing for a pretty hefty £175. However, I've managed to find them at sportshoes.com in the anniversary white, red and black colourway for only £119.99. So again, a big saving of £55. I personally think for that kind of money, you're getting a really well put together, super plush, neutral daily trainer. Now, they've got some good sizes available, not a full size run, but there's plenty of options there. And all the shoes that are featuring in today's video are actually shoes that I've tested out before. So there is a review already up on the channel. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description to those videos, because there's a lot more information in there just in case you want to check them out. The penultimate shoe is a lightweight trail running shoe from New Balance, and it is their Summit Unknown V4 SG. So the SG actually stands for soft ground version. So the soft ground version comes with a deeper 6.5mm lug compared to these, the standard version that I tested out on the channel. I really think the Summit Unknown is a trail shoe that just slips under the radar and no one really talks about it, but when I tested them out, I found it super exciting to run in and really enjoyed the performance. So if you are looking for that lightweight, foot hugging, fast feeling, nice luggy trail running shoe, then look no further. It comes with this nice secure feeling booty upper design, which offered me a great lockdown, and I felt really well supported within that upper. However, a word of caution, it is pretty narrow when it comes to the fit. So if you do have a bit of width or volume to your foot, then this might not be the best trail option for you. We've got New Balance's fuel cell compound in that midsole construction, and we've got a flexible rock stop plate. And even though this shoe is pretty stripped back, it actually offered me good levels of comfort on all types of terrain, and a really good balance between sort of comfort, protection and ground feel. So like I said, even though this is pretty stripped back, I'd be more than happy to run the Summit Unknown up to marathon distance. I actually think it's a pretty good price point shoe anyway, retailing at only £125. However, I found the Summit Unknown V4 SG version on the northernrunner.com website for only £74, and I think that's a great price to pay for a very exciting trail shoe. However, there was limited sizes available when I filmed this video, so in a men's UK size they only had a 7, a 7.5, an 8.5, a 9 and an 11.5. Okay, so rapidly moving on to our last bargain shoe. Now, if you like a deep stack of super soft bouncy foam in your road running shoes, then this is a shoe for you. And when I tested them out on the channel, I really didn't think I was going to get on with them, but I actually found them good fun to run in, and it is the New Balance Fresh Foam X More V4. So you can see that you definitely get a good helping of the soft stuff in that midsole. So we got a stack height of 34mm at the heel and 30mm under the forefoot, giving you a 4mm heel offset, and that was actually another feature of the shoe that I really enjoyed. If you've never run with New Balance's Fresh Foam X cushioning before, it really is very soft and extremely bouncy, and I actually found it a little bit too soft in the trail version of these when I tested them out, and I just found them quite unstable when I was running on uneven ground. But I think this cushioning works a lot better in that road environment, and I really enjoyed the soft bouncy feel that the More V4s gave me. I've always found that New Balance produce a well put together, comfortable, good fitting upper. However, I would recommend going up half a size in these, because I think they do size a bit small, like most New Balance running shoes do, if I'm honest. And even though we've got this super deep stack height of very soft, comfortable cushioning, I think the overall weight of the shoe is pretty good, because this Foam X compound is quite light. So my pair in a UK 10 tipped the scales at 325 grams, which I personally think is pretty good for a deeply cushioned daily trainer. Obviously, these are a pretty one-dimensional running shoe. You know, I wouldn't want to lace them up for speed work or intervals or even race day, but it does make a very comfortable option for those slower recovery runs or those steady long runs throughout the week. They are now available on the New Balance website with a 30% discount, so you can pick them up for £98. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any women's pairs in the sale, so it is only men's sizes available. So there you have it, folks, a good selection of mid-year bargain running shoes, both road and trail. And what with the world of running shoe prices continuing to go through the roof, I really hope that you found this video helpful in some way. I'll actually link all the shoes that are featured in today's video in the description below in case you want to check them out in a bit more detail. As soon as my legs have recovered from the weekend's escapades, we'll have some more running content on the channel. I've actually just got 4 new exciting running shoes in for testing, so keep your eyes peeled. First impressions videos coming your way soon. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, it's really appreciated. Don't forget, if you have found the video helpful in any way, to like, comment, share and subscribe, because it is a big help to the channel. We'll be back here very, very soon with some more exciting running content. And as always, stay safe and keep on running. I managed to grit my teeth and push on, and it was definitely worth a bit of suffering because it's an incredible rate. It's an incredible rate. But let's get back to the bargains, and the first shoe we're going to take a look at is a road running... Okay, I'm a little bit sleepy after the race. It's 2 days since 100. This video could take a little bit of time to film just so I don't get my words muddled up.